Obsidian is my favorite note-taking app, but it takes a decent amount of time to open. If I have an idea, I can just quickly capture it. I have tried everything, from having zero plugins to searching for a better alternative. I even tried to make my own app, which didn't went well. Then one day I was using NeoVim, which is a text editor, and I noticed it opens files and directories extremely fast. And that got me thinking, can I use NeoVim to capture my thoughts and send them directly to my Obsidian vault? So I made this simple script, and now I can launch this clean window, type anything I want and send it directly to Obsidian within seconds. But wait, there is more. So how it essentially works is, I press my keyboard shortcut to launch this clean window, and from here I can just start typing. And then if I need more notes, I can press Ctrl N and it will create a new note. And I can have as many as I want. Now if I close this window and then open it again, then it will open the last note I had before closing. It auto saves all notes in a temporary folder, so I don't lose anything and I can have as many notes as I want without cluttering. To access other notes, press Ctrl P and it will list all your draft notes. Then use the J and K keys to select a note and press enter to open it. Then if you want to save a note directly to your Obsidian vault, then hold Ctrl and press enter and it will send that note directly to Obsidian. Now how does it know where your Obsidian vault is? I'll tell you that in a moment. Now if we check in Obsidian and search for that note, you can see it's there. And another thing you probably noticed, it has used the first line of the note as the title. Now there are more features, like if you want to search through your entire Obsidian vault, then press Ctrl O to list all of your notes, and now you will be able to search them by title. And if you want to search for a text inside the notes, then press Ctrl G. But before you start, it's a good idea to learn some basics of Vim. So Vim or NeoVim is a keyboard-driven text editor built for efficient writing and text editing. Let me give you few basics that you're going to need while using this script. So in Vim, there are 3 modes. Normal mode is the default mode in Vim. It is the navigation and editing mode. You can use the H, J, K, L keys to move left, down, up and right. You can make edits like pressing DD will delete the entire line, Y to copy and P to paste and so on. But most importantly, you can run commands. Press Shift : and from here you can run any commands. The most common ones are W to save, Q to quit and WQ to save and quit the file. Then the next mode is insert mode. It is your writing mode. If you are in the normal mode, press I to enter insert mode. And now you can write as you normally would. By the way, I made the insert mode the default mode. So when you launch the script, you can start typing right away. Then if you want to run any commands, press escape key to go back to normal mode. Some shortcuts like Ctrl G only works in normal mode. And that's all. Although I would recommend you to learn more about Vim if you want to use it to its full potential. Now let's see how to install it. First you have to download NeoVim and Git. Once you install them, then you have 2 options. Download my Quicknote file from the description and place it to this path. Or if you are new to NeoVim and want my exact setup, then download the NVim zip file. Unzip it and go to your .config folder. If you see there already is a NVim folder, delete it and paste mine. Finally, one last thing, open the Quicknote file and change the path to your Obsidian vault. Now one thing I should mention, that all of your notes are going to be stored in the path you have given in the script. If you are using a folder based structure, then you need to organize the notes manually. But for me, it's not a problem because I use a tag based structure that automatically organizes all of my notes. From there you can also change the keyboard shortcuts. Once you open NeoVim for the first time, it will install a lot of plugins. Then after a few minutes you can start using it. To launch the window quickly, you need to create a shortcut key that runs this command. Just replace terminal name with your terminal app. For me, I'm using Kitty Terminal. So my command would look like this. Also, if you're using a tiling window manager like me, you'll need one extra step. Because if you use the same command, the window will appear like this, which is not ideal. So add the class flag to the command, and then in your window manager configuration file, add a floating window rule. And we are done.